come on, man. What are you doing here? Hey, OG, you didn't tell me he was gonna be
You
here.
didn't tell me either, man.
Come on, what is this,
Sit
an intervention?
Sit down.
Slow.
You two don't like each other, that's not a problem. But if it becomes a problem, that's a problem.
Hey, yo, right here. Hey, move around. Move around.
That was good.
There you go. This is what you've been working for.
Knock it down.
Come around. Come around.
Pick.
Come get it. Come get it.
Go. Yeah, go, man, go.
Hit it. Shot.
Let's go, baby. All out focus for this right here. Ready to go.
Good boy.
Get ready, man. Let's go, baby.
Hey.
Okay.
Let's go. Right here. Go.
Right there.
Push him up.
It's you. Represent. Yeah. You got it. Screen coming. Take care. There you go.
Hey, ball coming. Don't get hit. Hey, good look.
Oh, the elbow. This. Come on.
Come to me. And the Come around.
Oh, that's wet.
Hey, right here. Give me that. Get yours, man.
Let's go, man. This is it right here. You got it, yeah.
Hey, swing it.
Watch the screen.
Hey, I'll get yours. Look at yours.
Shot.
Crash. Shake.
And one. You got it. Hustle.
Hey, when I told you to find some guys for the run, I thought you might be able to wrangle Ben or MP, not both of them.
I play to win, no holds barred.
Getting to see you guys play the way you did at the level you're at, it's a priceless memory for me.
MP, can we talk?
You're talking?
Welcome, Hoop fans. Blake Suniga here with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi. We are in Sioux Falls, South Dakota for our 2K presentation of the G League. It's the Skyforce and Lakers on tap.
What a crucial game for Coachella Valley. A loss could really put their winter showcase hopes in doubt. So I expect full effort from them in this one.
And both of these teams coming off of a win. It should be a physical battle all the way through.
Well, the size that the Lakers have inside is hard to compete with, but I wouldn't put anything past the Skyforce. They have shown time and time again in this group stage that they are ready for any challenge.
Yeah, the Winter Showcase right around the corner. Sioux Falls looking at this is maybe a little bit of a tune-up.
Looking at the Lakers starting five, big Rex Wesley, the name that jumps out at you. He has a lot of skill at the center spot. And the starting group for the Skyforce, MP, a player that has developed well so far in the season.
4 on the clock. Here's Farrell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And for the Lakers, they need this win.
Yeah, they do, because it's still possible that they'll sneak into the showcase depending on how tiebreakers go. But one thing is for certain, they know what's at stake, and they'll be playing with some desperation tonight.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Pass to Guerrero. Now Beach. Cooper on the wing.
Releases from the wing and drills it.
But now about a month into the tip-off tournament that starts the G League season, we're kind of starting to really see what teams are all about.
At this point, you usually know who your go-to guys are, but it's also when NBA teams are going to start taking more notice of who's been playing well in the G League.
Here's Ellis.
Nice D there from Beach. Farrell with it. MP's there.
Rejected by Castro.
I'm not sure exactly how you attack Castro, but let me tell you what, that's not it.
Ellis' shot's good.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
I hope so. There's nothing like a one-footer.
And that's a foul called on White. That is his first foul of the game.
Here's Cooper.
To the left side wing.
Outside, Farrell.
Shot clock at 6.
Pass to Cooper.
Let's go with a 3.
Well, you look at how the Skyforce have played, and they are really starting to gel at the right time.
Something has clicked with the team, and they look the best they've been in the early part of this G League season. If they make it to the Winter Showcase, people are starting to talk about it. They could be a favorite.
Lakers trail. Here's Guerrero.
To the paint. Over to the wing. Three-pointer. The three-pointer is on target.
That's why Beach is so important to this team. Great vision.
And so here is Sioux Falls. Screen by MP.
The three ball hits the three-point bomb.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
Here's Guerrero.
Lets it go from deep. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And often with G League players, it all comes down to the mentality they have on the court.
Most NBA teams, they're looking for how you fit in, not how you show out. Playing a team game matters a lot, doing the little things. Sadly, some of these guys never figure that out, so you get a chance to sign a 10-day.
Shooting on pure instinct. The moment the ball touched his hands, MP knew exactly what to do with it.
Here's Guerrero. Outside Reynolds.
Puts up the three. White grabs the miss. Sioux Falls in the lead.
Crawford outside.
High post shot. And good as it snugs right down through the net.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given moment.
Here's
outside Reynolds. And the three ball is good.
Well, over the years, Los Angeles Lakers have done a great job of utilizing their G League affiliate.
No doubt, over the years, a lot of call-ups and regular players for the Lakers have come from their G League team in Coachella Valley. Credit Los Angeles. They invested early in the G League affiliate, and it's paid off. He normally wants to be the one to create, but that time Crawford's showing he can score off ball.
Count it.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound, effort.
White gets the bucket.
Well, a three-pointer has to be his best friend today, no question.
It has been today, anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Three-pointer's a nice friend to have.
And that one drops.
He just used his height that time down low. That's a pretty hard play to defend against.
He was all alone on that one.
Here's Clayton.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Skyforce out in front, leading by 8. Stay with us as we get set to bring you
making a change here.
Substitution for Coachella Valley.
And overall, what a great season it's been for Sioux Falls. I mean, they've exceeded expectations.
Most people thought it would be a decent season, but this has been above and beyond. The new faces they brought in have worked wonders for the team, and they're soaring high.
Reynolds from long range.
The Lakers again can't hit.
Crawford. That one falls, coming off White's feed.
Showing his toughness. Crawford going right at him.
Pass to Farrell. Cooper. And that'll be Coachella Valley's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Substitution for Coachella Valley. Cliff Mall.
Here's Reynolds. 6 points for him. It's hauled in by Crawford. 3 White. And it's Coachella Valley with the rebound.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting him get that open.
Yeah, they got to tighten it up.
Pass to Williamson. White, covered by Farrell. He gets it in there.
We're tuned into the one-man show in this one. MP carrying the load and scoring it very well.
And there's a foul called on MP. That will be his second foul of the game.
Checking in to your Skyforce, Barney Castro.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Guerrero. Pass to Beach. Over Ellis. That one's off. Still out of sync. White outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Ball.
2 minutes.
Here's Guerrero.
2 minutes.
Here's Beach. Jackson Ellis with the defensive effort. Fast break. Here comes the Skyforce. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, I love the initiative MP showed there on the break. Saw the opportunity, and he just went for it.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Down low.
Offensive rebound.
The 3. Good, and it's Castro picking up the assist.
Look at the range. MP proving he can hurt you from anywhere on the floor.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. We've seen White really having a great game.
He's been killing it from deep. They've got to be up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking him to drop in another 3.
Pass to Guerrero. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line.
Crawford picks one up. He's off on the first.
At the line for the Lakers, Neil Guerrero.
And he sinks the second. White with the ball. 25 points in the game. Crawford right side. That one is good. He has only missed one of his 6 shots from the floor.
Now, one thing about Crawford, he's really effective inside, especially for a guard.
Here's Farrell. Banked in off the glass.
He picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
And Sioux Falls has possession. Outside Smith. White, pass to Crawford. Screen by MP. And it's good. Crawford for 3.
He's got the ability to drill threes. Crawford on target. He wants another one of those 10-day contracts.
Here's Guerrero. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Skyforce with the rebound. White into the lane. That one drops for him.
Well, I like to see MP taking matters into his own hands. He's got space to get going downhill, and he doesn't waste it at all.
Here's Beach. Oh, and it's blocked by Logan. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Skyforce out front, running away with it. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen.
He's got a great feel for his three-point shot, and his movement's been excellent. If he keeps getting open, his teammates are going to keep feeding him.
And it's giving their entire offense a crucial element. Perimeter scoring, a must from the small forward position.
One thing people point to with Coachella Valley is their player development.
That and the festival every year that we go to all the time. They've also had a number of players find success in NBA rotations, and that's one of my favorite parts about the G League.
Racking up the points, something we're used to here in the G League from Crawford.
Here's Guerrero. He's covered by Crawford. And the basket by Guerrero.
Well done to finish that one off.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside, Farrell. And the 3 off target. And Tim, you look at these G League Lakers. They've really bounced around to different areas in Southern California.
Starting out in Los Angeles, eventually moving to El Segundo, now in Coachella Valley. That's allowed their fans to continue following them.
He's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Here's Beach. And it's Ellis with the rebound. Here's White. Good, and Ellis gets the assist.
Getting aggressive inside. MP really playing without any fear in the paint.
Here's Guerrero. 6 points for him. To the inside. Here's Beach. Rejected by Castro. 3 on 3. And a foul on Farrell. That is his first foul of the game.
It's been all one-way traffic here. It's really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
It just keeps increasing.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Cooper outside. 6 on the shot clock. Will it go? And Farrell with the 3.
Nails it from deep. Farrell looks locked in.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend. Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Pass to Beach. Over Ellis. And he didn't quite get enough under that one. And Sioux Falls has possession. And here's Crawford from the arc. Drops in the tray.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point. Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there. Wow, what a play. You just got to admire the tenacity he has.
And Coachella Valley has possession. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Outside ball. Pass to Beach. Here's Farrell. That one goes in.
Attacking the heart of that defense. Farrell, aggressive.
And here are the Skyforce. Here's White. It's slammed in by White.
Yeah, he's the leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Now here's Ball. Back to Cooper. Pass to Guerrero. Beyond the arc. And it's Sioux Falls with the rebound.
He's got a great stroke. That almost dropped.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit those no matter how tight the D is.
What a find there by MD. You love seeing him be unselfish like this.
White brings the double team. And here's Ball. Pass to Guerrero. No good on the triple. The Skyforce on offense. And that one's good. Crawford.
Got ahead of the pack, and Crawford was able to score easily.
Here's Guerrero. He's got 9. Outside Beach. Over Ellis. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a... Both teams making substitutions here.
In for the Lakers.
And we've made our way through just over 1.5 minutes of this fourth quarter. And here's Crawford from the arc. And the Skyforce another 3.
Buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in their shooting.
Sometimes it only takes 1 or 2 buckets to get things going. Maybe we're getting ready to pump a little life into this one.
Man, I certainly hope so.
Clock at 6. Outside Ball for 3 Beach. And it's Logan with the rebound.
Some of the shots he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse.
Chalk up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian.
Pass to Guerrero. Now Ball. He's guarded by Logan. Ball, no good. And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Coachella Valley with the ball. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Here's Guerrero. Beach, guarded by White. In the basket by Guerrero.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
To the middle. In the basket by White.
A heads-up, aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the bucket for an easy 2.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket. This is why you got to be careful guarding Farrell. This guy knows how to get himself to strike.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Now Crawford. And the basket by White.
They've been able to depend on his offense all game, guys. And he is not wasting any chances.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the game, just keep feeding him the rock.
Once again off the mark by Coachella Valley. The Skyforce on offense.
Here in the fourth, they've only allowed just 4 points.
Nice feed from MP. While he's here in the G League, NBA front offices, they want to see that skill from him.
Here's Guerrero. Shoots over Crawford, and it's Logan with the rebound. Here's White. It's Coachella Valley with the rebound. Now here's Farrell. Can't hit from in close. Here's White. And White with the stop.
Once MP got going downhill, he was fully committed, and he took it all the way to the bank.
And here's Cooper. Shot's good by Ball.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot.
Here's White. It's slammed in by White.
Well, it wasn't already out of reach. It is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Pass the ball. Here's Guerrero. The layup miss. MP inside. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
He scored most of their points himself. His offense is a big part of their recipe for success.
So a nice win here for the Sioux Falls Skyforce.
MP and his guys are honing things in for the upcoming Winter Showcase. Winning tonight, it's all part of the plan.
A potential big opportunity for MP and the Sky. To show the G League and the fans what they can do.
And unfortunately for Wesley and the Coachella Valley Lakers, their shot at the showcase might be.
What are you hearing from your scout buddies?
Let's talk Winter Showcase.
Hit me.
All right, for most players, this is...
All right, guys. We all know what's at stake here. Chance for an NBA contract.
Hello and welcome from Orlando, Florida. I'm Blake Suniga on the site with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. It's the Winter Showcase, and we have a great game with the Skyforce and Remix. Getting set to face off.
And one slip-up for either team can knock them out of contention in the showcase. There's a lot of pressure here for both Sioux Falls and Rip City.
But what a great year both of these sides have had so far. The Skyforce won their group, and the Remix get in as a wild card.
It's never easy being one of the last 8 teams competing in the showcase, but it's something that has been the driving force for both these teams all season, and they won't let this moment pass them by.
With the Winter Showcase starting, every team will have a chance to get some games in. But the key thing is, one loss, and you're out of the running for a championship.
Turning now to the Rip City starting group, Black and Marshall have both been playing well of late. Looking at the lineup that the Skyforce will start with in the Winter Showcase, Crawford always capable of taking over with his offense. Now here's George. Screen by George. Three-pointer. George missing again. Yeah, it's all or nothing in each of these games for the teams that are alive.
You know, all these players, they want a chance at that $100,000 cash prize given to the winners. Hey, what about us broadcasters too? But seriously, you can expect all the intensity of a playoff game here.
And you can see very early on the intensity of these teams is a level up from the regular season.
I mean, everyone knows what is at stake, both in terms of cash prize as well as the NBA scouts watching on.
And there's talk about Ben Crawford getting another call-up to the NBA. You know, some teams are dealing with injuries. They're taking a long look at him.
I mean, I don't blame him. It makes perfect sense. Crawford has spent time in the NBA already, and when you're a known quantity like he is, you're one of the first names NBA teams will look at if they have to bring someone up.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Pass to Blunt. Shoots a three. White grabs the miss. Out to the wing. And here's Crawford from the arc. Sinks the triple.
One of my favorite names in the G League, the Rip City Remix, a newer G League team formed not too long ago in Portland in 2023.
And for a new team, they have certainly hit the ground running. They didn't waste any time turning in strong seasons in their brief history in the league.
Now here's Blunt. Clock at 6. George's shot is off. White outside. To the middle. Crawford. And he drops in the layup off glass.
And one thing about Crawford, he's really effective inside, especially for a guard.
The Remix trailing.
Outside Blunt.
Come to me.
Hill. Outside Marshall.
Rip City again missing.
Down low. Here's Ellis. Second chance shot. Goes up again. And it's good on the lay-in.
And the Winner's Showcase, it'll be full of NBA scouts looking to see what players deserve a call-up. Every single team will be represented here.
And that can get in the heads of some of these players. But if you have a great game here in the showcase, you just might get on an NBA team's radar like that.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Skyforce.
The pass seemed to catch him off guard, and it just clanked off his hands.
The Remix making a switch here.
Morris outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Outside Montgomery. There's a screen from deep Marshall. And it's Ellis with the rebound. Sioux Falls in the lead.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I am loving this Orlando weather. Little humid though, right?
Yeah, it's a little humid for me. I'm used to the Bay Area, the cool weather. But not a lot of places can have as much sunshine as they do here in Florida in the winter season. I'm sure the Skyforce, Remix, and the rest of the G Leaguers, they're enjoying the surroundings of the Winter Showcase.
Rip City calls timeout. And the Remix making a change.
Checking in for your Skyforce, John Logan, Lloyd Baker. In for the Remix.
McCoy with it. Black. Pass to Temple. Just 4 to shoot. Outside for McCoy.
Again, the miss by the Remix.
Shot clock and game clock 1 second differential. And here is Crawford. He's got 10. Pulls up. Off the mark there with the 3. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Skyforce ahead, up by 12. We'll be right back to the action when we return. And starting the second quarter of this winter showcase battle between Sioux Falls and Rip City. And here the remix. A 12-point game.
Oh, remember the remix? They were able to just sneak into the winter showcase. They had a great winning streak to force their way in.
Yeah, they didn't outright win their group, but they did enough to secure one of the non-group winner spots. This is a team that's shown a lot of growth since the start of the season.
Montgomery, no good. Morris outside. Crawford. Six to shoot. The kick out to Williamson. Morris. They get the rebound. Count it.
Racking up the points, something we're used to here in the G League from Crawford.
The second quarter play. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Crawford. Second shot opportunity. Here's Smith. And finally they hit one.
Taking it right to the heart of the defense. Smith not just settling for perimeter jumpers.
Now Hill. They set the pick. And here's George for 3. Doesn't go that time. Right outside. It's good, and that is his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Great hustle play right there, guys. Energy, passion. This is what you play the game for.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Pass to McCoy. Just 5 on the clock. Can they get it? Rip City again missing.
He kind of short-armed that one after doing a nice job to get open. Disappointing.
Here's Crawford for 3. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 attempts.
They are putting the hammer down. This is a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
Now here's Blunt. And here's George for 3. George missing again.
Boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
Man, they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
They set the pick. Outside Steffens. Outside George. Again, the miss by George.
Even with every shot clanging off iron, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to take a step in.
We've seen them do a good job of keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and that's why they're starting to pull away. Foot on the gas pedal, not getting conservative at all, just adding to that lead.
Yeah, put this game out of doubt.
Shot by Blunt, no good. Here's White. Scored his 3rd straight basket in 3 attempts.
2 physical points from MP, showing off some of that weight room work.
Left side, Steffens. Pass to Hill. Outside, Blunt. Marshall. Blunt. He's covered by Smith. The 3 from Steffens. Again, the miss by the remix. It's White on the wing. And again, Sioux Falls with the triple.
You've got to get out on that if you're on D. MP proving he could be dangerous from deep.
Here's Hill. Pass to Marshall. The three from Blunt. Good, and the assist goes to Marshall.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Skyforce ahead, delivering the blowout. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. Coming out of the break, the Skyforce and Remix both looking to start strong. So it's Rip City now. And the team named Rip City Remix has an interesting origin, Tim.
Yeah, it's really a combination of two things. Rip City was a moniker coined during a Blazers game in 1971. And the Remix, it's a nod to Portland's do-it-yourself creative culture in the 1970s.
A nice shot by Crawford.
Well, the defense was right there, but Crawford kept his poise and just worked around it.
Steffens, guarded by White. Pass to Hill. Marshall. Screen by George. The three is up. Another miss by Marshall. To the left side wing. And here's Crawford from the arc. Here's Castro. Oh, and a dunk by Castro.
As you can see, it's tough to keep Castro off the boards with his 7'2", 290-pound frame.
Now here's Steffens. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. The shot by Blunt, no good. You know, one of the fun things about Rip City is their college fan base.
Yeah, that's what happens when you play your games on a local campus right here in Portland. Kids can pop over from class, watch some ball, then go out and do whatever young people do these days.
And White with the block.
Some high-pressure defense from MP, getting in there and finding the block.
A nice shot by Crawford.
And what a move to lose his man. Getting his defender on his heels and then taking care of the rest with ease.
Outside George. Pass to Hill. Left side George. 6 on the shot clock. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
You have to force your way through sometimes. MP not holding back.
And what you love about the Remix franchise, the commitment to taking care of their fans.
Well, they're prioritizing a lot of things we love about sports. Affordable, family-friendly entertainment, accessible tickets, local broadcast games. Mission accomplished.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. He's got more points from outside the arc than inside it.
Now here is Marshall. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboards. And that one's good. Steffens.
And he answers back with a three of his own.
Oh, my. They're getting into it. We've got a duel shaping up here.
Oh, mano-a-mano.
And that one good.
And suddenly, they're overflowing with confidence at the offensive end, getting everything to drop.
They're getting everything to drop, and at an ideal time. They're poised for a terrific crunch time run in this game.
Now here's Blunt. He's got 6. Puts it up from 17. Hits the front of the rim and out. Established in 2023, Brian, Rip City is a young franchise.
They sure are. Of course, the G League affiliate of the Portland Trailblazers, they're working hard to be a developmental pipeline, attracting some real talent in the coaching department.
Outside Marshall. Hill. Left side Blunt. Right side Steffens. Here's the 3. Steffens with another miss.
You could see it in his eyes. He wanted to return the favor with that 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the 3 and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Shot by Blunt, no good. The Skyforce on offense. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Outside, Marshall. Steffens. Outside, Blunt. To stop the run.
Again, the miss by the Remix.
Some of the shots he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse.
And the shot goes in.
Shooting on pure instinct. The moment the ball touched his hands, MP knew exactly what to do with it.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by White. Fast break. Here come the Skyforce. Crawford, he's open. And down it went just as the clock hit 0.
Impeccable timing and unbelievable.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Skyforce out front, just dominating this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Welcome back to the 4th quarter of this Winter Showcase game here on 2K.
Hits it from 3-point range.
It's another bucket for MP. I mean, he has more nights like this, and he's on track to get that NBA call-up.
Now Black. Outside George. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the inside. Kicks it out to Crawford. Puts up a 3. And it's out of bounds. The Skyforce able to retain possession here.
Checking in for your Skyforce, Lloyd Baker.
Timeout called by Sioux Falls.
For your performers.
For those joining us, 4th quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
It's White on the wing. And that's good. It's Crawford with the assist.
Man, this 4th quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from 3-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
The 3 from Blunt. Skyforce with the rebound. And stolen by Marshall. Outside George. Lets the 3 fly. That one, no good.
He has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The bucket is not looking very big to him at this point.
3-pointer White. The rebound by George.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting him get that open.
Yeah, they got to tighten it up.
For your Skyforce, Randolph Williamson.
Marshall up top. Outside Blunt. He tries for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Kicks it out to Crawford. Shoots over Hill. No good from 18. Now here's Blunt, guarded by Morris. On the wing, Stevens. Takes the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And some players, you can give that shot. He's not one of them. Terrible job by the defense. And the basket by White. Carving out some space inside. That is a quality look for MP.
The Remix on offense.
Now here's Steffens. To the paint. White grabs the miss. And Sioux Falls has possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. And that one drops for them.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
And just look how happy their coach is.
Inside. Here's Stevens. Pass to Hill. Here's Marshall. Hill with it. There's the final buzzer.
Sioux Falls coming up big in this Winter Showcase game.
And
The Remix, 14 15.
Looking good out there, young blood. Someday I'll be telling my grandkids I got to play with.
Yo, tonight's the night, baby. Let's go. Come on. Yo, what do you know about your matchup?
Just what's in the scouting report.
You know they got someone from the Heat coming tonight.
They still looking at you?
Man, they got one 10-day contract to offer. My agent says it's between me
and my matchup, huh?
You already know. So what you saying? You gonna handle business?
I tell you what, I'm gonna lift you up and lock him down. How about that?
Let's go. I need you, bro.
I
Come
got
on.
you. Let's get it.
Welcome, everyone, to our coverage of the Winter Showcase here on 2K Sports. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz. And Brian Benefitemi. You know, it's the Winter Showcase semifinal matchup between the Sioux Falls Skyforce and the Westchester Knicks.
And the Knicks, one win away from being able to go for back-to-back titles in the showcase. But the Skyforce have looked real impressive so far.
This will be the toughest test yet for the Skyforce. This Knicks team can shoot the lights out.
Yeah, the Knicks play so unselfish and they run so much action that it can just overwhelm a team defensively. However, if the Skyforce can bother their shooters enough, they'll have a huge advantage in their quest for the Showcase Finals.
Well, remember the Knicks able to win the Winter Showcase last season, and they would love nothing more than to do the same here in Orlando.
And look at the lineup that Westchester will start with. They have talent all across the board, but the big damage comes from Whitney and Brooks. And the starting group the Sioux Falls Skyforce will take to the floor. Some great contributions lately from MP.
That was too easy for Neely. The defense must be better at protecting the basket.
And for the Knicks, there was some turnover in their roster, but many of the core pieces from last year are still with the team.
Yeah, having that consistency year to year has done wonders for the Knicks. They know exactly what they're about, and you have to think they're probably the favorites to repeat here in the Winter Showcase.
We had mentioned it in our last broadcast, but we're hearing more and more talk about Crawford getting called up to the NBA soon.
Yeah, Blake, we're hearing the paperwork is perhaps the only thing that needs to be finished. I believe the Heat are the team that are looking to add him for a short-term stint. One thing about Crawford, he's really effective inside, especially for a guard.
Oakley outside. Brooks high post. Rejected by Castro.
I'm not sure exactly how you attack Castro, but let me tell you what, that's not it.
Here's Crawford, and there's another one for the Skyforce.
They've been playing very smart offensively in the first half. I think that's safe to say.
The numbers support that. They're shooting much better percentage from the field.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
One thing you see with how the Knicks play, they are very smart with their approach, and they take care of the ball.
You don't see them trying to force things too often. They'll make mistakes here or there, but rarely do they let things go off the rails.
He normally wants to be the one to create, but that time Crawford's showing he can score off ball.
It's stolen by White. Shoots from 12. And a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
Brooks for three. That one's good, and it's Whitney who gets the assist.
These big men can really shoot it now. Look at the range from Brooks, all 7-2 of them.
And it's White with the power finish.
One thing we've seen over the course of this Sioux Falls season, MP really stepping up his role with this team.
Well, it didn't take long for MP to establish himself as a strong player. But to earn the trust as a leader this quickly, that's something you just don't see every day.
Now here's Brooks. Rejected by Castro. Crawford. He's covered by Whitney.
You can just tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Boy, I mean, he's just shaking his head after that miss.
Pass to Brooks. Oakley. And the Knicks, another three.
Well, hey, Oakley can hit the three ball when you give it to him. Hopefully, that serves as a lesson to the defense.
Whitney. Ball's knocked loose. Sioux Falls leading. Here's Crawford. That one is good again. He is 6 for 8 from the floor with that make.
He wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that would be his comfort zone, but he looked pretty comfortable right there.
I want an opportunity for really every player here. So many scouts out in the stands trying to get as much info as possible for a potential call-up.
Most scouts might be here looking at a known name like Ben Crawford, but if another player catches their eye, they'll definitely take note for any future roster spots.
Oakley, no good. And Sioux Falls has possession. 7-point differential. Releases. A nice shot. Shot by Crawford.
Yeah, Crawford is just pouring in these shots. He's playing very freely, and his team is encouraging it.
To the middle. With 2 seconds left. Rejected by Castro. Offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's the Skyforce up by 9. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we welcome you back to Orlando for the
substitution for Westchester. Coming onto the floor for the Skyforce.
3 White, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, knock on wood, fellas, but hopefully at this point, it's safe to say that NP's injuries aren't affecting him anymore.
Yeah, he's looked stronger and more confident in his movement since the start of the season. You can see the trust he has now in his own body.
Shot's good by Neely.
Using his length on the interior. Nice play by Neely.
White outside. Back to Crawford. Fires for 3. That one falls, coming off White's feed.
His ball distribution has been outstanding.
Yeah, Tim, all you have to do is look at the numbers. Those assists do not lie.
And they keep piling up.
Now here's Neely. 6 points for him. And it's Oakley missing. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And here's Crawford from the arc. And it's Brooks with the rebound.
Even without that 3 ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Yeah, as a coach, you can't stand seeing him have that much space to get his shot off. Well, we expected the Knicks to be strong this year, and they have delivered. Westchester had no problems winning their pod in the group portion of this half of the season.
That's what you get when you have a group of seasoned players in the G League like Westchester does. Every player knows what it means to be a professional, and they show up to work every single day.
Here's Oakley. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Playing like a true four. Oakley throwing his weight around and taking what he wants inside.
Pass to Crawford. From past the arc. He's off on that one. The Knicks on offense. Down by 12. Out to the wing. Here's Henderson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Oakley. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Whether taking contact or delivering it, Oakley is tough.
Out to the left wing. Here's Crawford for 3. It's good. Good. The assist that time from White.
Hard to stop, guys. He possesses a ton of matchup problems for anyone.
Here's Henderson. He's covered by Crawford. Here's Neely. Got it! For his 4th field goal of the game in just 5 shots.
He did so well to lead his teammate right to the ideal spot.
3 White. And the Skyforce another 3.
Wow, MP going deep into his range. You don't see that often here in the G League.
3 White. The shot misses. Now here is Smith. Guarded by White. And again, it's White with the triple.
His performance from long range has been something to behold.
That's been his shot today, no doubt about it.
Keep feeding him.
To the inside. Out to Neely. There's the triple. No good there. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Skyforce out in front, leading by 17. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Back here for the second half of this winter showcase matchup between the Knicks and the Skyforce. As the New York Knicks affiliate, Westchester has seen its share of talent on the roster, that's for sure, Tim.
It hasn't translated to a ton of success on the court, though. They've only won 1 playoff round since 2014. But that doesn't detract from the fans' enthusiasm.
The 3 ball. And again, Sioux Falls with the triple.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
Here we go, 1-on-1. And White with the stop.
It's another bucket for MP. I mean, he has more nights like this, and he's on track to get that NBA call-up.
Back to Whitney. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And so here is Sioux Falls. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Well, their parent team may be basketball royalty, but Westchester itself hasn't racked up too many accolades.
Well, they almost made the G League Finals in 2019, and with the talent in this organization, I think they'll be making a lot of noise in the years to come.
Smith, he's covered by Whitney, and pushing it up, here's Westchester for 3. It's good. The assist that time from White.
You see the quick hands. You have to have those to run the point, and Whitney does.
It's slammed in by White.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Yeah, they're not going to stop him.
And he goes with the one-handed tomahawk slam. A nice choice, and one that I always love to break out when I had the opportunity.
Oakley outside. White outside. And finished off by Brooks. And you know, when Westchester came into the G League in 2014, they held a name-the-team contest.
The fans, they had some interesting choices to pick from. In the end, though, tradition won out. The Knicks name, it's just too iconic.
That shot wide open.
You got to get out on that if you're on D. MP proving he can be dangerous from D.
White outside.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside Neely. And it's off from three-point range. Inside. And that one's good. Crawford.
He's setting this place on fire. His shooting has been off the charts.
And here's Whitney. Pass to Oakley. From deep. It's hauled in by Crawford.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky he was off.
I hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard him, they're going to have some problems.
I'll tell you this about Westchester, Brian. They have a super entertaining mascot.
Oh, they really do, Blake. You wouldn't believe how easy Hudson makes it look to drill some of these half-court shots. He'll be knocking them down backwards from 40 feet away. And you know what the fans are screaming? Sign him, please.
Now here is White. He's got 26. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He's got the ability to drill threes. Crawford on target. He wants another one of those 10-day contracts.
Will it go? Foul called that time on the way up. And that'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line. Castro picks one up. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he's good on the second. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. To the paint. White drops in the layup for 2.
The defender was in position, but MP figured out a way to score it. Impressive.
Now here's Whitney. He's covered by Crawford. And it's Whitney missing. White's got room. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Nice looking jumper right there by MP. He knows when he should look to take these shots.
Pass to Whitney. Here's Shaw. Guarded by Williamson. White, no good. The Skyforce on offense. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
And that's good. It's Crawford with the assist.
Getting aggressive inside. MP really playing without any fear in the paint.
Here's Whitney. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Sky
Welcoming you back here to Orlando for the final period of this showdown between the Westchester Knicks and the Sioux Falls Skyforce.
For 3, White. And the Skyforce another 3.
Zero hesitation for MP to make the jump to the NBA and become an NBA rotation player, a starter. He needs to shoot it with confidence.
Here's Henderson. Thompson. Guarded by Morris. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. No good. White with the ball. Brooks picks him up. Here's Crawford for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Nice feed from MP. While he's here in the G League, NBA front offices, they want to see that skill from him.
It's slammed in by White.
And now this is just getting ridiculous. they can't possibly keep this up much longer.
When was the last time they missed, Tim? This is just a remarkable shooting display.
They're putting on a clinic.
And that's a foul called on White. That is his first foul of the game.
For your Knicks, Winley Lee.
Fourth quarter, still young. Just over a minute played. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Good possession resulting in the easy one down low.
And the basket by White.
They did their best against MP, but look, that's not always going to be enough.
Fourth quarter now, we're just about a minute and a half in.
Well, if the shot's not there for you, you've got to be the guy to recognize that.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset was there, but that was not a good shot. I don't care how you look at it.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Count the basket.
He's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled him to be the first guy to it and get the putback. I like to see that hustle.
White, and that's good. It's Crawford with the assist.
They've been able to depend on his offense all game, guys, and he is not wasting any chances.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the game, just keep feeding him the rock.
Here's Henderson. Hits the three-point bomb.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like him can be left wide open like that.
Three-pointer White, and again Sioux Falls with a triple.
Very assertive shot from MP. He wanted to hit him right back, so he did.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
2 minutes.
Here's Henderson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Lee. Baker with some nice D. Now White. Crawford outside. Back to White. To the left wing. Fires the three. And Crawford getting the three to fall.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job finding the open man on the perimeter this quarter, and the three-pointer has been a weapon of mass destruction for them right now.
Boom.
Brooks, that's good.
Well, when you're 7'2" like Brooks, you should be aggressive inside. Nice work there.
White outside. From downtown, that shot off.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Lee outside. Shaw. Pass to Henderson. Jacks up a three. White grabs the miss.
I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The D may have done just enough there.
Basket is good. The assist coming from Logan.
Look at how Logan uses his 6'11" height to get a good sense for the floor and then make the smart pass.
Pass to Brooks. And it's Logan with the rebound. Here's White. Again, the Skyforce score.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Down low. Here's Thompson. And he gets it to go. Here's Baker. For a three, White. And the Skyforce, another three.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove, and that tray of his has just been deadly.
And it's official. The Skyforce will move on to the finals of the Winter Showcase.
What a big victory for Sioux Falls and MP. The Winter Showcase can give a team a lot of momentum for the rest of the season.
Who's Force?
Sky Force!
Who's Force?
Sky Force!
All right. We always talking about playing together and as a team. Well, today, we walked the walk. Yeah, everybody contributed, top to bottom. And that is what Sioux Falls basketball is all about. You hear me? So who's Force?
Sky Force!
Who's Force?
Sky Force!
Bring it in, bring it in.
Let's get it, yo.
Just got off the phone with Ben's agent. 10-day contract, effective immediately.
So, no Ben for the finals?
No Ben for the finals. You ever wonder why I asked Ben to show you the ropes? Instead of Jackson or Matt or any other player for that matter?
Well, you said it. He's seen a lot. He's been where I want to be. And you figured he could. All right, fellas, let's go.
Lock it in.
It's the time we've been waiting for. Tonight, we got a chance to do something special.
That's right.
But the only reason we're here is because we got here together. All right?
Yep.
This isn't the time to be going off and freelancing. We are not winning this game if we're attacking it from 5 different directions.
Right.
We all we got. We also all we need.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go out there and show Delaware what a real team look like, all right?
Let's go.
Sky Force on 3. 1, 2, 3. Sky Force! Let's get it.
Welcome from beautiful Orlando, Florida, everyone. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. We have the Winter Showcase Finals here in a winner-take-all battle between the Skyforce and the Bluecoats.
And it's a bit of a contrast of styles that have led these teams here. But you can't deny the way that Sioux Falls and Delaware have been virtually unstoppable throughout this tip-off tournament.
Both of these teams know what is at stake, a cash prize and an impressive showing in front of many NBA scouts.
I mean, no doubt, it's the biggest game of the season for both of these teams. It's an opportunity that they have fought for over the fall and winter, and now they have a chance to cash in on it.
Here we are in the Winter Showcase Finals in Florida. What a great matchup between two teams that are loaded with talent.
Checking out who Delaware will start the game with. Harrington and Cassell make for a very intimidating front court. A lot of skill there. And for the Skyforce, starting 5 in this one, no Ben Crawford in the lineup tonight. He was called up to the NBA, and it's a big absence to fill. Both the Skyforce and Delaware have been forces of nature to start the year.
As good as they have both been, you have to think the Bluecoats have the advantage today simply because of Sioux Falls losing Ben Crawford to a call.
Here's Indra. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And in this last stretch of games in the G League, it's a great chance to show off the scouts what you can do. They are looking for players that can perform and that can win.
That's especially true as we'll see more and more 10-day contracts handed out in the coming weeks. And then for a guy like MP, one of the rare G League players who hasn't yet been through the draft, he's looking to up his draft stock here.
Well, without a doubt, the player to step up for the Skyforce has to be MP. He's shown he has all the talent in the world.
Yeah, people forget MP was once a top-tier talent in high school. Now that he's back, he's shown he can be a star for this Skyforce team that is lacking Ben Crawford.
Now here's Indra. Rejected by Castro.
I'm not sure exactly how you attack Castro, but let me tell you what, that's not it.
And first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Kicks it out to Harrington. 4 on the shot clock. They need this. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And something that is known for all the players in this finals game, $100,000 in cash going to the winning team.
That is life-changing money for a lot of these teams. I'd love to get my hands on some of that. You only get one chance to make your mark here in the finals because it's a winner-take-all, best of one.
Now here's Indra. Steal. Rejected by Castro. Here's White. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Now here's Steele. Hendricks outside.
Indra. Right wing.
Here's Ford.
From downtown, it's rebounded by Sioux Falls.
And Delaware has looked strong in their first few Winter Showcase games.
No surprise with the talent they hold. They look like they've been singularly focused on showing out during this showcase. A very efficient and methodical first few games for them.
Now here's Indra. Looking for his first basket still in this one. To halt the run.
Pass to Ford.
Second chance shot.
Castro grabs the miss.
Sioux Falls with the ball. Here's White. And it's good for his 8th straight basket in only 8 attempts.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're still in the first quarter.
And it hasn't been just about their scoring, Tim. They're playing tremendous defense, too.
Well, Brian, you got to give it up for the coach as well. This game plan has been perfect.
Timeout called the Bluecoats. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution for Sioux Falls. Coming onto the floor for the Bluecoats.
On defense, Sioux Falls. It's an 18-point game. Pass to Sloan. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Perfect screen there. set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Williamson. Here's Logan. It's hauled in by Christie.
Totally unnecessary to go the fadeaway there. Could have been an easy jumper.
First quarter effort, already a double-digit advantage. It's the Skyforce up by 15. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter 2.
And here we go in the second quarter of the Winter Showcase. The Bluecoats and Skyforce getting back into it.
And Sioux Falls has possession. Here's Viana. Pass to Morris. To the middle. Fade away.
Logan, no good. Here's Sloan. Waters outside. Here's Gibson. Guarded by Williamson. Outside Cassell.
Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3.
Morris with the rebound.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Pass to Graves.
Viana.
Delaware grabs the miss.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. There's a screen. Here's Gibson.
Logan with a defensive effort. Pass.
I see him.
Williamson with the dunk.
How about the slam? Is that Randolph or Zion Williamson out there?
Castro. Ellis Jr. White.
Now here's Castro.
Substitution for Delaware.
Baker outside.
The Skyforce again can't hit.
Pass to Harrington. And here's Cassell.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. 5 on the clock.
Here's Indra.
Jacks up a 3. White grabs the miss. The tray. 9 for 9. Looking deadly accurate. He can't miss.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. He's got more points from outside the arc than inside it.
Now here's Cassell.
2 minutes
No
remaining.
scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Fast break. Here come the Skyforce. 3 White. And that'll be Sioux Falls ball as it goes out of bounds. Skyforce able to keep the ball here.
And for your Skyforce, Matt Smith.
Puts up a 3. Connects from 3-point range.
Wow, MP going deep into his range. You don't see that often here in the G League.
Indra with it.
Harrington outside.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
It's White on the wing. The shot is good on the assist by Smith.
Look at the range. MP proving he can hurt you from anywhere on the floor.
Right side steal.
To the paint. Can they get it? And there's the nice layup by Harrington.
That's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Outside Smith. White. And again, Sioux Falls with the triple.
Scoring well here at the midway point and starting to put some distance between them.
Yeah, they're padding that lead bit by bit, and offensively, they just continue to roll, Tim.
Absolutely, Brian. Have to continue playing with this intensity.
Rejected by Castro. Inside. Here's Ellis. And he makes that one.
Fearless play. It's exactly what you want from Ellis inside. Taking the contact and making the shots.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Indra misses. And so here is Sioux Falls. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
It's another bucket for MP. I mean, he has more nights like this, and he's on track to get that NBA call-up.
Indra outside. This one for three. And no good. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's the Skyforce just dominating this one. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit.
Welcome back to Orlando. The Skyforce and the Bluecoats getting things going here in quarter number 3. And the Bluecoats just a short drive from their parent club in Philly.
So that's a financial and competitive advantage for the Sixers. No need for just short out flights and hotels. They can call up players at a moment's notice, and they'll get up to Philly real quick.
It's stolen by White. Down low. Here's Baker. It's good. The assist that time from White.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense, because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
Here's White. Good D by Harrington. Hendricks outside. Pass to Indra. Back to Hendricks. Clock at 6. Now Steele. Defended by Castro. Here's Ford. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, Tim, the Bluecoats started out as the Utah Flash from about 2007 to 2013.
But when they moved east for the first half decade, they were known as the Delaware 87ers. The fans called them the Sevens. Not bad, but after the rebrand, now it's Go Coats.
Now here's Steele. Indra outside. And it's Sioux Falls with the rebound. Now the Skyforce moving it up. White gets the bucket.
You run anytime you can. MP knows that. He gets out on the break.
Here's Indra. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Outside Steele. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Hendricks. Harrington. 5 to shoot. Here's Steele.
Some solid defense from Castro. And the Bluecoats have been one of the more successful G League teams, Brian.
Just the second team in league history to make 3 straight finals appearances from 2021 to 2023. My goodness, what a run that was. And of course, it all culminated in their first title in that 23 season.
Hendricks. The Bluecoats, another miss.
For what's a routine shot, he looked a little nervous on the release.
They get the rebound.
With the second effort, and White with the lay-in.
The defender was in position, but MP figured out a way to score it. Impressive.
Steele in the post. Defended by Castro. Steele shot is off. Here's White. It's slammed in by White.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Pass to Indra. Over to the wing. White brings the double team. Trying to get back on track.
Indra can't hit. And the name the Blue Coats, paying homage to the 1st Delaware Regiment.
A group of soldiers famous from the American Revolution, apparently known for their discipline and ferocity, as well as their blue uniforms with red trim.
Now here's Steele. Pass to Indra. Steele, high post. Rebounded by Jackson Ellis.
Boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
And here is Indra. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Back to Harrington. Puts up the 3. It's rebounded by Sioux Falls. To the inside. White. Harrington grabs the miss. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Indra. Rejected by Castro. And the basket is good.
Nice job by Indra, pumping it up inside.
3-pointer White. That shot off. Indra outside. To the middle. Hendricks' shot is good.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Here's White. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. And we bring you back to Orlando. The timeout called by Sioux Falls. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Now here's Indra. D right on him. Can't hit from the elbow. Among noteworthy players who've suited up for the Blue Coats, how about B-ball Paul Reed?
Yeah, he won the Rookie of the Year and the MVP award back in 2021. What a season that was. I mean, with that kind of immediate impact, it's no surprise how he quickly made his way to the NBA.
Now here's Steele.
6 to shoot. Here's Ford. 18 feet away. He knocks it down.
I mean, it's pretty simple at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
He needs some help as well. They built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
No question about it. He's hit everything he's looked at.
But just give him any bit of space and it's automatic tonight.
2nd personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Blue Coats, Eric Steele.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. For those joining us, 4th quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Out of bounds, it'll be Blue Coats ball. Here's Indra. Steele in the post. He's guarded by Logan. Here's White. Yes, and a great play by Williamson to set it up.
Getting aggressive inside. MP really playing without any fear in the paint.
Now here's Indra. Not a lot of room. Just 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Crafty Indra finding a way.
At the line for the Blue Coats.
So he comes up empty, missing both. MP inside. Hendricks defending. White outside. Good on the 3-point shot.
Zero hesitation for MP to make the jump to the NBA and become an NBA rotation player, a starter. He needs to shoot it with confidence.
Here's Ford.
Pass to Indra. Now here's Harrington. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Skyforce.
There's no excuse for that turnover. That's just a straightforward pass gone wrong.
Nicholas Poole.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Harrington. Indra outside. And there's a foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and they'll go to the line.
What a bad move. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Inexcusable. He's got to know not to take any chances there.
The Skyforce on offense. White outside. Fires for three. And the Skyforce another three.
They came out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Now here's Logan. Lets it go. And the Skyforce another three.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Indra with it. He's covered by Poole. Hendricks outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Ford. Fires from deep. And another miss by Delaware. It's White on the wing. Here's the three. And it counts.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove. That tray of his has been deadly.
And as the buzzer sounds, it's official.
Teams, MP, like a lot of teams.
Yeah, I know, but this one probably hit a little different.
Absolutely.
Huh? You're a big part of that.
I appreciate you, bro.
Proud of you, man.
Ah, my man.
This is what it's all about. Once you get to the NBA, it's going to be more money, more fame, more everything.
Yeah, do it, fellas. That's how you do it.
But never lose sight of your people, man. You know, because you don't want to be alone. Look at all these people, huh? These are your people. Always surround yourself with your people.
It's been an honor playing with you, man. You taught me a lot. I really won't forget it.
There's a whole lot more where that came from. Should be a fun second half of the season.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
For sure.
You did it. You did it. You made a commitment to each other, and you saw it through to the finish. Now, this is a difficult business. So the next time we see each other, this is going to be a completely different team. Some guys are going to get called up, traded, signed overseas. But just know, wherever you go, you can be a star in your role. And wherever you end up, know that I'm going to be watching and cheering you on. One more time. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family!
So, I'm good?
You're better than good. They love you.
Well, Coach was talking like the whole team was leaving.
Yeah, you know, there's always a lot of movement this time of year. The league resets after the showcase, but you're not going anywhere, I promise.
Okay, good, because this is definitely where I want to finish the season.
You know, you're building something special here, MP, and nobody's gonna get in the way of that.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Thanks, Vanessa.
There he is. There's my dog.
My man, J.E. What's up, baby?
See, they got you in the corner office, Mr. Big Time now.
Yo, chill. Yo, I knew it was going to be a lot of roster churning, but this is kind of wild.
Yeah, that's the life.
What happened to Matt Smith?
Traded Delaware.
The Blue Coats?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
That's the life.
MP, let's talk.
What up, Coach?
What's up? Pretty weird walking into that locker room seeing all those new faces, huh?
Yeah. It's definitely different. I didn't recognize half these people.
Well, one thing that hasn't changed is we still believe in your talent, and we want to see if you can take it to the next level.
Okay, that's what's up. Well, you know me. I'm always looking to improve, Coach.
I have no doubt about that, but again, you don't have to do it alone, right? I mean, a lot of these guys, these new faces, these are guys that the front office thinks work better for your game than even the team that you won the Winter Showcase with.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, in particular, one guy, Trace Miller, we think you're going to play really well with him.
Really? Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, we had to give up some substantial pieces to bring him in here, but that just shows how much we believe in your potential together.
Sounds good to me. I'm grateful.
All right, good. Come on, let's go meet him.
Your journey isn't a solo act anymore. Introducing Running Mates. Create a fully customizable teammate built around NBA superstar archetypes. From dominant bigs and elite scorers to dynamic playmakers. Level up together throughout your career. Unlock new attributes, badges, powerful skills, and take your chemistry to the next level. Whatever your path, never run alone.
MP, this is Trace Miller.
Yo, what up, MP? Nice to meet you, man. Heard a lot about you.
It's nice to meet you too, bro. Welcome to Sioux Falls. We're glad to have you here.
Good to see you guys together. Listen, I want to get you on the practice court. Just the two of you. I want to run you through some drills to help accelerate your connection.
Hey, yo, right here.
Hey, good take, MP.
Hey, yo, right here. Kick it out.
Knock it down.
What's that?
Ball.
Let's run, baby. Keep popping it, MP. Hey! Don't let him shoot that! Get the perimeter! Get the perimeter! Watch it! I see him! Pick! I got your help! Ball up! Good boy! Yo, move around!
Screen coming!
Anywhere! It don't even matter! Keep bombing that, MP! Give it up! Don't get pissed! You can't handle me.
Good rebound, MP.
Ooh, hit that. Left side, help. Shoot. Here we go. Yeah. Hey, who got ball? Ball coming, ball coming! No. That's all you!
Hey, move around, move around.
Screen coming!
That's nice. Yeah, get it to the rack.
Rotate! Oh, gotta move, go! Yep. Go over! One screen!
Hey, yo, right here. Take that.
Get it, get it!
Hey, I got
Yeah,
it.
that's all you! Oh, kick it out, kick it out!
Hey, hey!
Hit it!
This is too easy.
That's all you, MP! I got him!
Strong foul.
Hey, look at yours, look at yours!
Come around, come around.
All right, guys. Our opening game against Westchester is in a couple days. Doesn't give us a ton of time to get used to all the new faces, but that is the job, right? We're going to have to mesh as well as we can, as quickly as we can. No excuses. Teamwork. That's what we do here, right? Great job today, guys. See you tomorrow.
All right, Coach. So what you think so?
Flight 1910 bound for Westchester County Airport has been delayed.
Oh. Coach, can you speed this up? J.E. don't do delay.
On it, Jax.
Thank you.
P, what you reading, bro?
It's a puzzle book.
Puzzles? What you talking like? What you mean by that?
Like Sudoku? What? That's a little nerdy, but I used to do a lot of them when I was laid up in the hospital. Yeah, it would help me keep my mind off of things. Now it just helped me relax.
I get it. I've always been more of like a numbers guy, you know. That's part of the reason why I love sports, you know.
Welcome, everyone. It's the opening game for the regular season of the G League. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. We're here in White Plains, New York, to see the Knicks take on the Skyforce.
And the Knicks didn't have the end of the tip-off tournament they wanted, the Skyforce knocking them out. But that's all in the past now as the regular season begins.
And this is the start of a long season for these G League teams, but every game counts.
No better way to get past the results of the tip-off tournament than by getting off to a strong start in the regular season. Hey, what are these teams made of? Well, they've got 36 games to prove it.
And this game marking the start of the second part of the G League season, the regular season. It can be a bit confusing at times, but from now into the playoffs, the teams play things out just as you would in the NBA.
Looking at the lineup for the Sioux Falls Skyforce, newcomer Trace Miller sliding right into that starting group. Here's who the Westchester Knicks will start the game with. A lot of size to deal with up front with Oakley and Brooks both out there. Now here's Brooks. And that one good. With the Winter Showcase and Tip-Off Tournament in the rear view, we're ready to get into the second half of the season, fellas.
And it's a bit of a soft reset for teams all over. A lot of transactions happen between the Winter Showcase and the regular season. Wins and losses go back to zero, and every team starts from scratch.
And this game kicking off a lengthy homestand for the Knicks.
I believe it's 5 straight home games for them. They want to make the most of it and get off to a hot start here to build some momentum in the G League season. And these teams met in the Winter Showcase this year. Skyforce were able to get the better of the Knicks then.
Yeah, they knocked the Knicks out in the semifinals. You just know that had to sting a bit for the Knicks, and I guarantee you they're going to be looking for some revenge here.
Now here's Whitney. It's White on the wing. And it's Poole with the rebound. Pass to Coleman. White. Screen by Miller. White, 5 to shoot. MP hits the 3. Trace with the assist.
Well, a lot of roster turnover for the Skyforce and everyone else, really, to start the G League regular season. New faces in new places and some call-ups to the NBA.
Yeah, a lot can get jumbled right before the start of the season. I mean, you take a look at Ben Crawford, who they lost in the Winter Showcase. That was probably the biggest shakeup for them.
Now here's Miller. And the ball out of play. The Knicks score. Westchester trailing here. Outside Neely. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Oakley outside. That 3 off the mark. And so here is Sioux Falls. Out to Miller. Back to White from outside the arc. And that one comes off the assist by Miller.
Well, the new face for the Skyforce is Trace Miller. A lot to like about his game.
Yeah, he looks like he was built to slide right into the Sioux Falls lineup. He's got a great understanding for the game, and they're excited to see what he can do.
Now here's White. Pass to Brooks. The 3 ball. Does not find the mark, and he's made 2 and missed 1 now. Miller, covered by Brooks. Oh, there's MP to Trace. What a connection.
Well, in close, Miller is just so tough to stop. He won't be denied.
Now here's Oakley. Fades and shoots. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
It looked pretty, but he doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that open.
Took him no time at all on that one.
You got to make some type of defensive adjustment because he is killing them from three-point range.
Yeah, and even when they have closed out on him, he's still knocking them down.
They got to change something.
Well, you can see the importance of veteran leadership in the G League.
So many young players are trying to figure out how to win and how to play the right way. If you don't have a guy like Jackson Ellis to show you what it means to be a pro, well, it can be tough for an upcoming player.
Neely, no good. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Miller. For 3. Oh, Trace for 3. A nice pass by MP.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
The first quarter concludes and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Sky.
Coming onto the floor for the Skyforce.
And the duo of MP and Trace have been setting the tone so far.
No doubt, they're getting after it.
Count it. Good.
The poise from MP reading the floor, making the right pass.
Here's Henderson. Now here's Brooks. Pass to White. Henderson. Over Miller. Henderson shot is off.
Well, the shot was there for him. He had to take it. And I don't care if he didn't convert. He should take that shot every single time. And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
Here's Henderson. Now Neely. Pass to Henderson. Outside Neely. White. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And here is White. He's got 17. Down low. And again, it's Miller.
2 gritty points for Miller. Didn't allow the contact to slow him down.
Pass to Henderson. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Brooks. Oakley left side. 3-pointer White. They get it back. The 3 from Neely. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made one of them. The 3. And White hits from deep.
They aren't taking their foot off the pedal. They just keep on adding to their score.
Yeah, I mean, it's never a good idea to back off, and it doesn't look like that thought has even crossed their minds.
Credit the head coach for pushing this team.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
For your performers. Substitution for Westchester, Ray Whitney.
Here's Whitney. Brooks on the wing. White trying to get back on track. Sinks the triple.
Terrific 3 ball right there by White. That had to feel good coming off his fingertips.
Man, these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Whitney. Pass to Neely. For 3. Miller pulls it in. It's been all Skyforce. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brooks with the defensive effort. Outside Neely. And here's Whitney. Guarded by White. Pass to Brooks. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Skyforce out in front, up 19. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far.
He's got a great feel for his three-point shot, and his movement's been excellent. If he keeps getting open, his teammates are going to keep feeding him.
And it's giving their entire offense a crucial element. Perimeter scoring, a must from the small forward position.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Skyforce.
That is such a careless pass. You got to keep your head in the game.
Coleman with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Shooting on pure instinct. The moment the ball touched his hands, MP knew exactly what to do with it.
Now here's Whitney. White outside. Neely. Back to White. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. Skyforce with the rebound. And this game so far has been the MP and Trace show, controlling the tempo and action.
Absolutely. When you control those, you're in a great position.
What a smooth finish.
And that's why they always love seeing him on the end of those breaks.
When you have hops like that, you can finish a break.
Now here's Oakley. Oh, rejected by Miller.
Great athleticism shown here by Trace to get the swat.
Pass to Neely. Shot clock at 5. Step back shot. He's off on that one. Back to White. Miller, covered by Brooks. Fader on the way. 7 for 9 with that miss. Now shooting 78% from the floor. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Neely. Pass to Brooks. Over Miller. And the Knicks miss again. And here is White. Miller right side. No points there, only his third miss in 10 attempts from the floor. Whitney outside. White outside. Pass to Neely. Whitney outside. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Good call there. His feet were moving when he set the screen.
And he sort of lowered his shoulder into him, too. Those ones hurt, and they were going to get him there one way or the other.
Absolutely. Good call by the ref.
Inside. Here's Miller. It's good. The assist that time from White.
Well, what a night it's been for Miller. Another basket, looking like he wants that NBA call-up.
Shot is good by Neely.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Outside Poole. Pass to Miller. The steal. And pushing it up, here's Westchester. Here's Neely. And it's Sioux Falls with the rebound. Now the Skyforce moving it up. It's slammed in by White.
You run anytime you can. MP knows that, and he gets out on the break.
Oakley outside. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Neely. And he drops in the layup off glass.
He ran his man right into the screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Time called here. The Skyforce decide to talk it over.
One more round of applause for your performers.
It's Neely on the wing. Again, the miss by Neely. And if you're trying to shut down Trace and MP, when they have it going like they do tonight, whoo, man,
you are in for a difficult challenge.
No doubt.
Putting pressure on the interior. MP gets the defense in a compromising position.
He's perfect from the line this time. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Oakley outside. Back to Whitney. Pass to Brooks. Over Miller. That one wide left. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. White, Miller, covered by Brooks. Here's Day. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. They get it back. Morris outside. White on the wing, Miller. Shoots over Brooks. A nice shot by Miller.
Well, they thought they were in good position, but Trace just goes through tight D. Impressive stuff.
Pass to Brooks. Over Miller. And that shot falls short that time.
He has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The bucket is not looking very big to him at this point.
And stolen by Whitney. Fast break, here they come. Here's Neely. Miller pulls it in. And stolen by Whitney. Pass to Neely. White outside Neely. That's in there. Brooks with the assist.
Looking nice from deep. Leonard Neely on target.
White outside. Fires the three. Drops in the tray.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here's Brooks. Whitney up top. Day covering. Here's Neely. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Making his presence felt, Neely draws the whistle.
The first free throw is good. The Skyforce making a switch here. Both good at the line. For 3, White. And it's Brooks with the rebound. Whitney outside. Pass to Oakley. White. Outside for Oakley. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Exactly what they want from Brooks offensively, rescuing the play by snatching the miss with those long arms.
For 3, White. Good on the triple.
It's so hard to contain him. He gets it done however he has to do it.
Pass to Oakley. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Neely. 3-pointer. He can't get it to go. White into the lane. Whitney grabs the board. Now here's Oakley. And that'll do it. The Skyforce grab the win in the Knicks home opener.
Not at all how Westchester saw their regular season starting, and especially after their winter showcase matchup, it's starting to feel like Sioux Falls really has their number.
Yeah, you know, Westchester's style of play proved no problem for the Skyforce.
Yeah, the whole team, and especially...
I've been talking about MP a lot this season. He's one of the
Welcome, everyone. It's the opening game for the regular season of the G League. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. We're here in White Plains, New York to see the Knicks take on the Skyforce.
And the Knicks didn't have the end of the tip-off tournament they wanted, the Skyforce knocking them out. But that's all in the past now as the regular season begins.
And this is the start of a long season for these G League teams, but every game counts.
No better way to get past the results of the tip-off tournament than by getting off to a strong start in the regular season. Hey, what are these teams made of? Well, they've got 36 games to prove it.
And this game marking the start of the second part of the G League season, the regular season. It can be a bit confusing at times, but from now into the playoffs, the teams play things out just as you would in the NBA.
Looking at the lineup for the Sioux Falls Skyforce, newcomer Trace Miller sliding right into that starting group. Here's who the Westchester Knicks will start the game with. A lot of size to deal with up front with Oakley and Brooks both out there. With the Winter Showcase and tip-off tournament in the rear view, we're ready to get into the second half of the season, fellas.
And it's a bit of a soft reset for teams all over. A lot of transactions happen between the Winter Showcase and the regular season. Wins and losses go back to zero, and every team starts from scratch.
And this game kicking off a lengthy homestand for the Knicks.
I believe it's 5 straight home games for them. They want to make the most of it and get off to a hot start here to build some momentum in the G League season. And these teams met in the Winter Showcase this year. Skyforce were able to get the better of the Knicks then.
Yeah, they knocked the Knicks out in the semifinals. You just know that had to sting a bit for the Knicks. And I guarantee you, they're going to be looking for some revenge here.
Now here's Neely. Pass to Whitney. White. That one's good, and it's Whitney who gets the assist.
Terrific free ball right there by White. That had to feel good coming off his fingertips.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Hits it from three-point range.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Oakley, no good. Inside. Pass to Coleman. White.
Puts up a three. And that shot is no good. He's 1 for 3 from the floor.
Well, a lot of roster turnover for the Skyforce and everyone else, really, to start the G League regular season. New faces and new places, and some call-ups to the NBA.
Yeah, a lot can get jumbled right before the start of the season. I mean, you take a look at Ben Crawford, who they lost in the Winter Showcase. That was probably the biggest shakeup for them.
Let's go with a three. Nailed from three-point land.
Look at the range. MP proving he can hurt you from anywhere on the floor.
Brooks, high post. Miller with some nice D.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Connects from three-point range.
Well, you can see the importance of veteran leadership in the G League.
So many young players are trying to figure out how to win and how to play the right way. If you don't have a guy like Jackson Ellis to show you what it means to be a pro, well, it can be tough for an upcoming player.
Now here is White. 9 points in the game. Launches a three, and the Skyforce another three.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. He's got more points from outside the arc than inside it.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Whitney. Brooks on the wing. Over Miller. Brooks, no good.
Sioux Falls in the lead.
White outside.
Here's Miller. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Pure hustle from Miller, the coach's son.
And here are the Knicks now. Whitney outside. Brooks high post. And there's the foul. It'll go on Ellis.
Substitution for Westchester. Substitution on the court.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play. Three-pointer White fakes the bucket. He's now got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 on the game.
Wow, MP going deep into his range. You don't see that often here in the G League.
Here's Whitney. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Oakley, he's guarded by Ellis. Pass to Neely. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Knicks missing. White with the ball. He's picked up by Neely. And yep, it's good.
They did their best against MP, but look, that's not always going to be enough.
Whitney outside. Pass to Brooks. Over Miller. White grabs the miss.
Gosh, you look at him, you watch him, and you notice his mechanics, they're totally out of whack. He's lost all feel for his shot.
And you can tell that just by looking at his numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Boy.
Oh, and MP connects on the 3 off the assist from Trace Miller. They need this. And Brooks with the finish.
Well, when you're 7'2" like Brooks, you should be aggressive inside. Nice work there.
White outside. The 3 is up. And the Skyforce another 3.
What a half he's having from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped on the hardwood.
The 3 from Neely. The shot that time not on target. And we've reached halftime in this one. Skyforce out in front, leading by 14. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen.
He had a huge first half, taking the defense to task and hitting with incredible accuracy. This was an NBA-worthy performance.
Yeah, I think this was his true potential unleashed. I like that he maintained that energy throughout the entire half. I can't wait to see what he has up his sleeve for the second.
Cool, no good. Now here's Whitney, covered by Coleman. Pass to Oakley. White. Oakley sets a screen. Lots of room. White, no good. And so here is Sioux Falls. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And here's Miller, covered by Brooks. That kick out to White. Miller. And the shot goes down.
Well, in close, Miller is just so tough to stop. He won't be denied.
Oakley down low. He's guarded by Ellis. It's White on the wing. Yes, and it's Whitney with the assist that time.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And the three ball is good.
Matching the 3 from the other end. MP dueling.
A difficult situation here for Westchester. Outside Neely. And he's way off from outside. Why are you taking that? On the wing, Miller. Out to Coleman. White, pass to Miller. Clock at 6. Neely pulls it in. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Kicks it out to Whitney. The Knicks rebound. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, I think we all like to see Neely down there getting his elbows dirty. Great work to get the second chance points.
Three-pointer White. Neely pulls it in. The Knicks on offense. It's a 14-point game. Whitney, left side. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Using his length on the interior. Nice play by Neely.
So both teams making some changes here. And Sioux Falls has possession. At one point, they led by 16. Three White. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots. Whitney outside. It's White on the wing. Yes, and it's Whitney with the assist that time.
Well, how's that for a response? White gets those 3 points back immediately.
Here's the three. And again, Sioux Falls with the triple.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Here's Neal. Pass to Neely. The three. The shot, no good.
That's a shot you want to take if you're looking for the 3. Defense totally off balance.
And here's Miller. Over Oakley. And he gets... the friendly spin, and that one drops. The Knicks on offense. Trailing by 17. Unloads from 13 feet. Miller pulls it in. Here's the break. Rejected by Oakley.
Sent back, not on Oakley's watch.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3. It's rebounded by Sioux Falls.
Hey, yo, right here.
Now here is White. 32 points in the game. Screen by Miller. And the Skyforce another 3.
If you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Oakley for 3. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we conclude the third...
Coming onto the floor for the Skyforce.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Thompson, guarded by White. Pass to Shaw. Now Thompson. Now here's Oakley. Just 3 to shoot. Henderson shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky he was off.
I hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard him, they're going to have some problems. And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
Here's Henderson. The tray. It's rebounded by Williamson. Pass to White. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And again, Sioux Falls with the triple.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
Thompson outside. Shaw. Here's Brooks. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Totally unnecessary to go the fadeaway there. Could have been an easy jumper.
Miller outside. Ellis to the inside. Outside Williamson. White, he's covered by Thompson. Three-pointer. And again, it's White with the triple.
And as they continue to dominate, you want... Wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game. This offense just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
Making it ugly. They built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
No question about it. He's hit everything he's looked at.
And just give him any bit of space and it's automatic tonight.
Pass to Oakley. Here's Shaw. Here's Henderson. Guarded by Morris. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
He had all the space he needed, just couldn't find the bottom of the bucket.
In the dunk by White.
Wow, considering his injury history, it's so incredible that MP can still pull off dunks like that.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter. Brooks, high post. Pass to Henderson. To stop the drought. Skyforce with the rebound. Three-pointer White. And again, Sioux Falls with a triple.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Now here is Thompson. Pass to Brooks. Back to Thompson. Shoots a three. It's rebounded by Williamson. Ellis with it. White. Again, the Skyforce score.
We're tuned into the one-man show in this one. MP carrying the load and scoring it very well.
Brooks with the screen. Foul called, that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line. It's going to be on Miller.
At the line for your Knicks, George Brooks, for 2.
2.
And he makes the first.
Westchester. Now into the lineup for Sioux Falls.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's White. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
We're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
And that'll do it. The
Sioux Falls Skyforce, 77.
Okay.
Good game, man. We got to bring this energy to Rucker tomorrow.
Yeah.
We got some time before the flight. You in?
Oh, you know I'm in.
All right, for sure.
Do it.
I've been talking about MP a lot this season. He's one of the best prospects in the G, and he has a tremendous story. But it looks like he might hit a